How's Xavier? And oh boy, that's a lot of enemies.
Squad concealment active.
Oh bloody hell, my headphones! My headphones broke this afternoon. And now they keep falling out of their earpiece and stabbing me in the brains! It's gonna be just like Harrison Bergeron all over again. Neutralize my intelligence so I can play this game. What happened? Anyway, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people here. And we're doing a UFO. There are 22, 23, or 24 enemies, I believe. I believe that's what moderate heavy is. I think moderate goes up to 21. And thanks to someone mentioning in the comments several weeks ago, when's the last I played, Constantine is here with, I think, was it blue screen? Let me just go through everybody really quick here and do a refresher. I haven't played in literally weeks, so... So Field Surgeon, Lone Wolf, very important. We got Shredder. There we go, red screen, interesting. So I can lower their hack, and I can shred off their armor with Constantine. Now, don't I have something different, though? With not EN, but rather... Didn't I have a second gunner here? Thought I did. Ah, there we go. No, that's Zawadi. Oh, I guess... Oh, yeah, I do. Here we go, Philippe. So Philippe has blue screen, right? So he can actually do tons of damage after we've shredded it. At least I think that's what this thing is here that I can't get a pop-up on for no reason. He also has Lone Wolf. So yeah, that's going to be the combo there. We'll try to keep Constantine's concealment for a little bit later. Speaking of, why don't we go scout with Saish? Seems like the most logical choice. I know where everything on the map is, thanks to the game being the game. So we'll just move up kind of gradually. And did I do fog density yet? I don't think I did. Fog density 0. There we go. Yeah, it's been several whiles. So let's swing up here. Ian, you can come up. Philippe, you can... Wow, look at Philippe's mobility. What a crazy McGrazy he's gonna be, huh? Lots of mobility, no aim. Actually, he's got pretty good aim, but still. He's gonna graze at least 1 point in this mission. And it's gonna be brutal. Thus far, we've seen nothing. Well, let's keep going then. I don't really like moving Bakes out this far because I want to maintain... Ah, perfect. I want to maintain concealment with him, but... I think this is a decent enough thing for me to activate on. I'm not seeing any... Did I just hear a turret? I believe I did. I'm not seeing any elevation opportunities, and I don't particularly feel like going to Scout, mostly because I don't think I saw a Sectopod hit point bar. Could be wrong about that. And we also have Constantine's Phantom... Iron Curtain, red screen, comboed with Ian's fantastic hack. Fantastic hack abilities. So, let's just move up here. I'll get ready to go, like, crazy on these guys. You already get up there, fantastic. Ian, just get in position to do anything. Philippe, wow, Philippe can move! He can move. Question is, where do I move him to? I guess back here. And Zawadi has no real reason to go anywhere, so we'll just keep him here and steady. Alright. Looks good. Constantine, you also need to make sure you don't lose your concealment. Go hide over there in a cubby for now. Alright, nothing really big over here. It's like an M2 mech. Oh! Is that a Sectopod? It sounded like one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys here. Oh yeah, that's definitely a Sectopod. Alright, so we do have a Sectopod then. But Philippe's cyclic fire, did I by any chance? No, I did not. I did not give him steady. Unfortunately. How should I activate here? God, I like forget how to play the game. The game's a lot more fun when you have no idea how to play it, I will say that. What kind of AoE do I want to use on these guys? An incendiary bomb actually can hit almost all of them, but 3 of them are mechanical, so that's kind of stupid. The Shred Storm wouldn't be a bad idea. Rockets, of course, always very good, but I'm not sure if I really want to use a rocket on these little dopers. Maybe just, like, a basic hack? Like, what is my hacking odds right here? Haywire, 100%, 72 to control the heavy mech. The Archer's an 88. That's incredible. Okay. And we could probably hack the drone and not even have to worry about it so much. So, with that in mind, maybe I'll just take Zawadi and shoot something's face off. Oh, no. Can't do that. He doesn't have vision. Alright, well, let's try to get him someplace he will have vision then. And then also get a steady off. I suppose, honestly, if I just wait here, we'll have vision, and it's just kind of random luck that I don't have it. Let's move him up here then.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And we'll steady. And then next turn, we'll be ready. Let's move Bakes back so we don't lose concealment while we're fighting these guys. And we'll just go loud on the first pod we see. Good enough for me. Saij will probably get you a little bit closer. Beautiful. Probably the same deal here with Yuri. Oh. I don't want to risk activating by mistake, so I think maybe I'll leave Yuri, like, here-ish. Ian, you can probably actually fall back a little bit, and we'll get Philippe into your position. Perfect. Alright, I'm happy. Quick end turn. This is a super easy pod, too. This would be an easy pod to deal with on a reinforcement wave. But, let's see what Zawadi can shoot this time around. We got a drone, and we've got some kind of doofus. All right, well, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go for some kind of doofus. Yep, there we go. The mission has begun. Wow, Zawadi crits for literally 100%. Not 101, not 190, not 99, but 100% of that Trooper's XP. I didn't do a single Overwatch because as far as I know, I don't have any Overwatch specs. I do want to hack something. With Ian for sure. Probably the drone. Let's check our odds here on the drone before I do that. 100% to control that drone. That is absurdity and 5/10. Holy bananas. Alright, well, we also have a threat assessment if I want to toss it up here with aid protocol, and we'll end the turn by hacking the drone. I could also do a lightning hands if I wanted to, but I can't really hit anything. So what to do then? What to do stuff very, very, very efficient. I want to make sure this Grenadier can't do a whole lot of stuff. Could also be possible to hack one of the mechs, but I think the odds are going to be a heck of a lot lower over there. I think the better plan, honestly, is just destroy this guy's cover. Zawadi can probably finish him since we use double tap. Possibly. Yes, that's exactly correct. And then Philippe, I'll have plenty of ammunition to deal with other things. Or we could move Philippe up here and take down one of those mechs without pulling an Overwatch, which would be a pretty decent thing for him to do as well. He does have the blue screen round, so you know what? I'm going to do that. Forget the cover. We'll leave that guy up and at him for a little while, just in case. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let's toss out a flare. Fantastic. And let's go for a rapid fire. Wow, really? Only 60%? Holy, that's crazy. I didn't think that would be the case at all. All right, well. This is going to be kind of weird because I can't use Constantine and I can't use Bakes. I only have 5 people to kill these 6 guys. Maybe I should have used a rocket, actually. Maybe, I mean, I still can. In fact, I think I will, to be entirely honest. Let's go right here, hit that tree, hit this Grenadier, hit this guy, shred a little bit. Overwatch doesn't matter so much, but that's gone as well. Fantastic. Now I'm hoping with that extra shred here, Philippe can definitely take down that mech. The answer is maybe. He also has a much better... Actually, the Grenadier is exposed, even though it looks like he's in cover. So could we just kill this thing over here instead with, say, Zawadi? Possibly. 85% on this big drone. Or sorry, the big mech. 89 on the one in the back. An absolute mineral would land us just 1 short, but he doesn't... maybe. Okay, yeah, I think that's a smarter plan. Philippe could also do some kind of suppression, but why even bother with that kind of nonsense? 72 times 2, Philippe. Murder. Oh, yeah. Wow. That was a very particly shot there. It's like rainbow particles all the heck over the place. Well, with that being the case, let's get Zawadi here to hopefully take down this guy. Do I want to blow another cooldown? I'll have it up by the time it comes back. Deadeye, I don't think I really need Deadeye. Maybe a precision shot, though? What do we got over here? We're looking at a 93% rather than an 89. Probably not. Let's just go for a regular 89. All you, Zawadi, take down that drone. Or, what are these called? Mechs? Yeah. You think about all the time I've spent playing Battletech. In fact, I think the last time I played XCOM was before I had played any Battletech. That's how long it's been. And I can't remember that they're called mechs. Regardless, maybe I should let this drone do its thing. No, possibly. Ian could definitely move over here. We could definitely go for like a shutdown. But then we lose the opportunity to toss up an aid protocol. Do I really need it? I don't know. I have no idea, to be entirely honest. I could also shoot that drone without too much flare. I might want to go for an incendiary over here on this guy. Maybe not. Hard to say. All right, let's do this. Let's forgo the aid threat assessment, whatever it is, aid protocol. Let's move into high cover here. Make sure we have line of sight on the mech. Fantastic. From here, I think I will actually do a lightning hands on the drone to soften it up a little bit. We're not going to go for a hack here unless my shutdown's like 0. No, my shutdown's 100%. So lightning hands, 46% on the drone. Ian, beautiful. I think. Yes, a little bit of rupture. Fantastic. Then we'll haywire this mech. Applying Trojans, so I don't have to deal with it for a couple of turns. And the only thing that's really going to have any say about anything is going to be that trooper unless I light him on fire. Wow, 80% to control enemy. I'm just going to go for the 100% because he would have failed the 80. Hell yes, I know my specialists. If it's not 100, you're not doing it. And even if it is 100, they're probably still going to fail. What's next? We got Yuri and Saij, and that's it. So the drone will probably come up here and stun, or he'll just stand there and shoot and take a bad shot at Yuri. So I think he won't pierce the ablet. If he does stun, we have time. We're far enough away. So I think I'm going to leave the drone alive, and I am going to use the incendiary over here. It probably makes the most sense. Yuri, do you have anything like kind of fanciful here you might want to do? I don't want to use any of the commands just yet. No, nothing fanciful from Yuri, I don't think, right now. Nothing fanciful. We'll just go for a shot in the drone with him. Meanwhile, Saij here, incendiary bomb. Perfectly targeted. I know it's kind of a silly thing to waste a giant bomb radius. And it also brings the question, you know, I may as well have used it to activate, right? Because then I would have hit everybody, even though it only would have been 3 guys, but... and then lastly, we'll finish up here with a 59% on the drone with Yuri. And he misses. Not good. All right, that's fine. Let's go on a little bit of a scouting adventure over here with Bakes. Kind of get some kind of future plan for when I deal with this pod in mind. Also, I didn't notice if I... let's go Overwatch here with Constantine. I didn't notice if this guy actually got lit on fire or not. Oh yeah, he did. He's burning. Definitely hear mechs. Here comes... Oh, hey, drone! You can't see Constantine! Go for a flank on Saij. A hit for 4. That's a pretty hard-hitting drone there, but we can deal with it. We don't really need Saij right now to do anything huge.
Okay, then.
And now we're looking at a timer of 13 turns over there on the UFO. Well, this being as it is, I think what I'm going to do is use Zawadi here to shoot his best odds, which are going to be at that there... Heavy mech, 17 damage. Wow, should I Deadeye this and just wait for, I think I should, honestly. 72%, go for it. Zawadi, a stationary... Is it a heavy mech? Is that what it's called? Or an advanced mech? I can't remember what they're even called anymore. Either way, it's down to 2 hit points. That's fantastic. Someone's gonna kill this drone. Ian could, of course, just pop it if we absolutely needed to. Well, no, that's not true. It's got 10 hit points. He would do 9 to 10, I'm guessing? Actually, no, he could definitely 100% just pop the drone. If I wanted to use a combat protocol on it, which I'm not too keen to do. Let's see if I can't get Yuri to come up here and finish this guy off, or at least get him low enough that he could be burnt to death at the end of the turn. Right in this guy's face at 99% Yuri. Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind. just crit for everything. Sure. Well... with this particular setup, I'm thinking best possible odds on the drone is going to be Philippe. Why don't we fall back to 6 tiles away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's a little bit awkward. Maybe here-ish. It'll probably be sufficient. We'll go for a rapid fire. It won't be like the best rapid fire in the world. 60% times 2 with 20 grays. Good enough, though, probably. Oh, yep. Once again, Philippe making a mockery of rapid fire. And then lastly, I just have to take down this mech here with either a 3620 from Saij, which I could bump up a little bit by moving up to this high cover tree. Not seeing too much, not risking much activations. 4420. And miss. And so now it comes down to, I think it's actually just EN. So we either have... No, we don't have to do anything because Trojan will take care of it. So we'll just sit here and listen to some combat music for a while. Appreciate the musical score of XCOM 2. And wouldn't you know... Aha! Oh, it's a turret. Huh. Heavy mech is no longer shut down. Heavy mech is no longer alive. Look at him do a wiggle. Well then. Let's see if I can't grab Bakes here and get some more scouting in while I have the opportunity. I want to make sure I keep eyes on that turret. Although killing the turret will... Oh! Ah! Sectopod snake. I was going to say, killing the turret would actually put the Sectopod on alert. However, it looks like they're probably on alert anyway because they can see this guy there. If they walk up here, we can get reaction shots. The blue snakes have shadow steps, so they won't soak our reaction shots. We'll almost assuredly hit the Sectopod. It should be on an intercept course right now. So we just need to get into the right position and make sure we're ready to absolutely evaporate this thing when it does get up here. So I'm thinking, Saij, we want you to fall back a little bit. We want that tree there to be for Philippe. So we'll come back here. Fantastic. Yuri, you can actually probably stay where you are. Ian, wherever you want to go is honestly fine. Pop a reload here and a steady on Zawadi. Fantastic. Saij, let's go Overwatch. Yuri, Overwatch where you are is fine. Ian probably also is fine. I just don't want to have to move. And I'm worried about this double high cover rock, like, blocking the Sectopod in some asininely magical way. So maybe I'll move up with him. Even though that's scary. Yeah, the Sidewinders have SMGs, so they can't really do too much. We'll Overwatch here with Philippe, and we're looking good. Now, let's fall back to this corner so as to avoid... Hello? Hello? What the heck's going on here? There we go. So as to avoid blowing concealment. And that should do it. Here they come! Hey, guys! Glad you could make it to the party. So we're looking at 10 enemies activated so far out of 22 to 24. Yuri, no connection on a Sectopod, because that's going to be a hard thing to hit for sure. Oh, Philippe, though! Boy, look at the particles today on him. Hack defense decreased. Oh, really? Saij gets a nice hit for 1. Ian doing a grand total of nothing. A snake's on Overwatch. This snake is up here as well. He's a little bit of a problem. I don't know why I started that with an S. Also, we have a sergeant, which quite frankly might be even more of a problem. Let's pop a free reload here on Saij because we know we're going to need it. Let's first check our hacking odds here. Oh, we don't have A-Wider yet. I thought we would have time on the cooldown. I just forgot about the fact that we wouldn't even come close to having that. So that means we kind of need to kill this Sectopod right now. Which means I need to shred it. And I did bring acid. So I have that. I could also go for a EMP could shut it down. Hey, can the acid by chance hit this snake over here as well? Probably, maybe not. Yeah, no chance on that one. Okay, acid will get rid of a ton of that armor, but I don't know if it'll get rid of enough of it to shut it. But you know what? Interesting. I think I do need to go for the command of the second action here. And I think that means the first action may be a rocket on Yuri. Rocket command. Yeah, I can't see any better option for him, so let's go for that. That'll get us a little bit of a shred, and it'll also give us the opportunity to expose a whole bunch of these clowns in the towns. We shouldn't have too much of an issue hitting all of this stuff exactly right. 0.28 tiles. Looks good. Yuri, fire! Exactly. What is this wisp over there? All right, hit for 1, shred for 2, expose the snake. Unfortunately, we didn't hit that snake's cover, which is one of the things I was going for. Now we're down to 6 armor. We will indeed... I think this is a scary turn. Let's pop a Fortify here. Let's go for that acid bomb I was talking about before. Can I... No, still can't do the thing that I want. Okay, before I do this, maybe I should use the EMP. Well... Maybe I shouldn't use the EMP. Maybe I don't need, actually, to do the command. Maybe I should do the command on Philippe once he does a cyclic fighter or something. Probably. Let's find out. We'll wait for that one then. Let's just toss the acid bomb out here with Saij. I forget exactly what this does. Is it 4 shred? Must be. Acid... No, 6 shred. What? Holy freaking... See you later, arm. It's an acid bomb. I don't think I've ever made one of those before. Holy... That is ridiculous. Why do I not have cyclic? I didn't move. Oh, because it needs 5 ammo? Yeah. Insufficient ammo. Oh, I could blow a free reload right now. It probably makes sense, because we could really lay into this thing. And then, or alternatively, well, yeah, I'd have to do it that way, because the command only gives you 1 action point. Then I could use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a command, I'll have 2 more to do my rapid fire if I need to. Let's do exactly that. We will pop the free reload here in Philippe. We will go for the cyclic. It's only a 70, surprisingly enough, but regardless, it's Philippe. It is Philippe. Let us tear into a ginormous, and I do mean a ginormous sectopod. With a perfectly non-grazed... He did graze 1. 21, 19, and 10, though. He did have to graze 1, of course. Let's see if Zawadi can finish this thing off. We also have double tap as well, so I could probably take down... Wow, Zawadi has some good aim right now. But I may want to use that aim on something else, like, say, this Sergeant to soften him up, and then go for the second shot here in the sectopod. Depends, really, on who else I'm going to use this turn. This is kind of tough. We do have the combat protocol. That's 14 to 15. Holy, okay. What we're probably going to end up doing here, then... I'll save the capacitor discharge for the super heavy mech pod. We'll probably end up tossing an aid protocol up on someone to get the threat assessment overwatch. I don't know who, because Philippe's going to have no ammo if we do command him to rapid fire. Yuri doesn't have the best odds. Saich doesn't have the best odds. Okay, I guess it would just be like a backup then. 1, 2... I only really have 3 people here, so I suppose I may need to just let the snake live. At this rate, the sergeant for sure is going to be able to survive. If that's the case, then let's just start off with the sectopod then. We'll go 14 to 19. Well, no. I could start off on the sergeant, then hit the sectopod for quite a bit with the second shot. Ian finishes on the sectopod with the combat protocol for 14 to 15. It's almost dead. And after that, if I absolutely need to, I could command Philippe to rapid fire. Probably going to end up commanding Philippe to rapid fire anyway. So if that's the case, why don't we just command Philippe to rapid fire, right? Let us just command Philippe to rapid fire. For whatever reason, Yuri's hand disappeared there, but it doesn't matter so much. 70% times 2, Philippe, no grace. No grace! Also, he's doing a double rupture here as well. Making Ian's combat protocol hit for something like 16 to 17. Oh my lord. Double graze. I did call it. I did call it. But even grazing for 13 is stupendous. Holy freaking hash browns. That's a lot of damage on a graze. I suppose, then, that the aid protocol is going to have to end up going to Yuri. Even though I'm a little bit more worried about Saij getting shot. I think Saij is actually more safe there. I mean, the snakes don't have the best odds. And this guy way back here is going to have to move up and... he might actually do some damage there. But regardless, we'll finish up the sectopod here. 16 to 17. That's a guaranteed kapoof. Wow. Have you guys ever seen a sectopod melt so fast, except for in vanilla? Where before Bradford even got finished talking about how all the tanks in the history of humanity couldn't take on one of them, I had already killed it with a pistol to the face. In the meantime, though, why don't I come over here and go for that double tap I was talking about before on the first sergeant. 64%, 17 grays, cross map, through cover, don't care. Okay, we do care, apparently. Zawadi, honestly, has been probably worse than Josh Ross at sniping this campaign. 79 on the snake, then, since we can. It's like every time he's got a really high roll odd on a double tap or whatever, he just misses. We do want to just stay here with Bakes. We'll be fine, I believe. And then lastly, Constantine. I kind of want Constantine to run away, just in case if somehow a snake comes out here and spits. I don't even know if they can do that, but just in case, we'll do something like this, and there we go. So we're going to have to suffer... Oh! Oh! Hey, guys! Oh, there's the mech pod! Sup? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mechs and a Muton Elite. Here comes the first sergeant. Here's our threat assessment with Yuri. That's not connecting. However, we only have that one shot, or he only has that one shot, with 8% with 20 grays, amazingly. No connection, and of course, the snake does absolutely nothing, because why on earth would a snake actually play the game? I was going to call it World of Warcraft for a second there. I was like, no, I don't think I'm playing World of Warcraft. That's not right. I still have double EMP grenades in Siege. I really want to be up here to utilize those. I would also really like... what should I do? Well, first, let's see what we have for shot. 43, 30. These are terrible. The fact that these guys are over here makes this 10 times more difficult. Also, the fact that I really want this loot, but I can't get it. That's Sectopod loot. That's going to be something seriously awesome in there. Also, this is going to be 18 enemies already, which means there's only going to be like one more pod of 6 or 8 or something, somewhere around that line. Or I guess it can only be 6. Bunker Buster would work wonders here. You know what else might work? Do we have... We have biggest booms. We could throw a grenade, potentially, on Yuri. We could move up and not activate. That would be such a... He also has salvo, but I don't think a grenade would reach that long with salvo. I could come up here with Yuri, yoink the loot, and run away. And I don't think he'd actually see anything. But then the problem is, of course, that all these guys are standing there. I could just free reload, suppress them with Philippe. Not like the highest value turn in the history of humanity, but a fair bit of one. Plus I can get Lone Wolf if I were to come maybe out here. Or at least get, or yeah, if I were to come out here, I'd get the Lone Wolf and I'd have the suppression. That wouldn't be too bad, except we give up the high cover for it. Suppression will probably honestly be enough. So let's pop the reload. We'll move up here. I want this loot. Before I do anything, though, let me find out if I'm going to activate grabbing it. Let's run up here with Yuri. Oh no, we saw the turret. Elite Core, Elite Hair Trigger. I didn't actually think about activating the turret. This is kind of annoying because no one can hit it except for Zawadi. And unfortunately, that means he's not going to get to shoot next turn. So I'm going to go for it regardless. Let's just go for a Deadeye, 80% cross map, 15 to 22 on an M3 turret. Nice, as much red fog as possible. Yep, hit for 14. I might have wanted to use some of that over here on these guys, but now at least the turret will have some red fog. At least that will be the case, if that matters at all. Let's move up here with Saij a little bit.
What's over there?
From this location, I probably honestly just want to hunker. That's my best guess. I think Yuri is honestly just going to run away, like back to this location. We don't want him taking any damage or activating anything or doing anything, really. And then lastly, I want to be somewhere with EN where we can see everything, but at the same time, we're not in risk of losing our Lone Wolf here. Let's go for... Combat Protocol 6. No, I don't want to do that. I could do an airdrop. I think I will. Let's do the airdrop over here on Yuri, since he has the salvo and can put it to best use. I think I want to hunker here, because the only thing they can see is Saij. Let's not give them a good target. Fantastic. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not a tree! You freaking game, you lied to me! XCOM is XCOM. Why do I always forget that I'm playing XCOM? Alright, let's hunker down here with Bakes. Now, this is actually a great opportunity to use a Constantine, so I do kind of want to get him up here. If we can pull this off, I would like to actually open with an Iron Curtain with him. Maybe. That pod will probably activate right now, though, and we won't get the opportunity. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. I mean, who could have saw that coming, right? Okay, Saij wall hunkered in the high cover. That officer has an 8% with a 17 graze. No connection, though. And we're looking good as this pod is just standing still like a bunch of doofers. Perfect. This is perfect, perfect, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's check on that grenade that I had tossed over here and see if I can actually utilize it to effect. Well, sort of maybe if I move. Can't move, though, because Snake will shoot us. Who the hell cares about Snake shoot? Interference? Nope. What the heck do I do about Snake shoot, guys? I guess I could suppress it, but I'd have to move around the corner to do it, which is kind of awkward. It honestly wouldn't be that bad, though. Let's do it. We'll flop around the corner here. We'll go for an area suppression or a demo. Oh, but isn't that only going to kill the one? Because this isn't one big piece, right? I think this is actually two different pieces. Even if I did, maybe I should just do hail of bullets, then. Hit the snake, do some damage. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really need the hail of bullets, I don't think. Right there. 11 to 15 on the snake, Philippe. Through the cover. No more Overwatch. 11. Now, here's the question. Should I move up and risk these guys coming up and activating just because I want to throw a grenade on them and try to finish them up? Or Should I fall back so they can't really do very much? Let them come to me and get Constantine in position to do his Iron Curtain activation. It's a very good question. Well, let's pop a reload here in Zawadi. We could always, if I wanted to, go for a holo, but I don't think I will. Odds are very slim. We could maybe... I can get a flank back here with Saij, which wouldn't be bad. Also, probably less risk of activating there than where he is now, but his odds are going to be terrible of actually hitting. Plus, he's going to be in low cover that I don't like at all. In fact, I would prefer... if I wait, the snake might move up. If I don't kill it now, it might move up and spot Bakes in some asinine way. And then he would spot all these guys, and then all my plans are for naught, so... I suppose the best laid plans are the ones where you just throw the grenades in the enemy's face. So we'll do exactly that. We'll move up. We can't use our salvo, unfortunately, but we can use a regular grenade here. Oh, believe it or not, I'm having issues. I mean, it's going to come as a surprise to many of you, but I'm having issues finding a pixel I can click on to deploy my grenade. Surprise! Perfect. Critically hit for 6 on the snake. Awesome. We shredded off the sergeant's armor. He's down to 15 now. I'm thinking my plan is Saij just hunkers down here. I don't really want to take that terrible shot. I'm sad we didn't kill that cover at all there. But yeah, I don't see any good options. So let's go for a steady here. Saij, we will have you hunker down. Where the heck is your hunker? Oh, here it is. And then lastly, Ian. I'm going to go for another airdrop, actually, on Yuri. This is kind of, sort of working out a little bit. Fantastic. And then for our second action here, I think I may go for an aid protocol on Yuri, because there's a good opportunity for everything to come up here and assassinate us, like, in not a fantastically fun way. Can't move away here, unfortunately. Sergeant's vision's way too good. I can, however, start to move Constantine into a position where we can do all the fun time things we've always wanted in life. Right up there, Constantine. Beautiful. Sneak yourself in, and that's the end, I believe. Yep, Bakes, Overwatch, and end turn. Okay, this is just going swimmingly until something goes wrong! Alright, well, they activated. Yuri takes a shot on random mech for 22, misses with 20 grays as well. Got a beautiful activation shot here. You can really tell what Jake Solomon values in life. And we got mechs for days! Oh, thank you, mechs! Thank you for being the dumbest mechs. Okay, we got a shot on Philippe, which connects from the sergeant through the high cover. I didn't see the value, though. Reaction shots as well on Yuri in the high cover with the aid protocol. 3 and 20. Yep, nothing. Nothing else, please. Okay, another okay, suppression. What the heck is I looking at here? Whoa, the turret. Forgot about that. 13% miss. The sergeant only hit Philippe for 3, so we haven't lost our perfect application of all things grand yet. Now, I've got an EMP bomb. I have got a capacitor discharge. I've got a haywire protocol, a combat protocol. I've got a concealed Constantine with red screen rounds with Lone Wolf. Unfortunately, we don't have Lone Wolf because Bakes is here. With Shredder, and we have a beautiful, beautiful opportunity to apply it to everything. We also have a Shredstorm cannon. I didn't even know I had that. I was just going to go for the Iron Curtain. Huh. Okay. Well, that does half damage. What is this? Does the Shredstorm apply red screen? Does all your regular stuff apply to it? I can't remember this stuff. Well, it's honestly not that great anyway. It's such a narrow band. I mean, I can hit a lot of the mechs, but not all of them. Whereas with the Iron Curtain, I can hit pretty much everything here. And we're going for a flank. Oh, wait, no. I'm actually missing the one out in the back. Okay, another thing I can do, of course, is throw out the Bunker Buster with Yuri, but I can't do that because he's suppressed until I break that. So I guess I have to start then with the Iron Curtain. That or the Shredstorm. I'm going to go for the Iron Curtain, I think. We'll slow the mobility of everything down. We'll do 1.5 billion damage on all these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mechs and a Muton Elite. God, that is a beautiful thing to see. If only I had the Lone Wolf. I also have Phantom, not that that makes a huge amount of difference. Because that's not the thing I was thinking of, where you get 50% crit, whatever that one is. Anyway, whatever, fire! Too much talking. A poof! Yes! Nice. Hit for 4-2, 4-4, 4-1. Pretty terrible, but everything's ruptured, everything's shredded, everything's hack is reduced, and the suppression, of course, is gone. You know what that means, guys? You know what that means. I think it's got to be time for a bunker buster. You can't not bust bunkers when you have this kind of opportunity, especially with all this shred. Just, like, level the entire unit. Let me try to find the exact right pixel, as usual, to hit every single thing. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, my lord. Look at the damage we are about to exact on all of these mechs. 0.58 tiles. Go for it, Yuri. Poof. Yep, 646, 37726. That's an insane amount of damage. All right, I still have a EMP bomb I haven't even used yet. This is ridiculous. This is oh my god, look at the rage of the EMP bomb. You know what, if I moved up, I could forgo the Muton, and I could hit, oh, you know what, I could do that and forget the little guy in the back. 6 to 12, that is so much damage. So much damage. Can I do any kind of, like, massive thing here with Philippe? No, he's still a single target, like, exterminator. He's got a shred storm too? Oh, boy. Only thing I don't like about the fact that he has a shred storm is that that turret's up there, and he's in jeopardy of getting hit again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll give us cover against the turret, and we'd be able to shoot 5 more tiles up than we are now. This would actually enable us to hit the mech in the back and everything but the 2 on the left. Or, alternatively, I may be able to position in such a way that I hit the one on the back and not this one, but leave the Muton Elite there. I'm not sure exactly. What am I going to do about that Muton Elite? No idea. I do feel like the smartest thing I could do with Philippe is what I was just talking about. I could also area suppress, which may also be the smartest thing, depending what kind of shots do we have here. 99 with Zawadi on the one on the back left. That's very important, because that's the one I actually cannot hit with any of my Shred Storm finaglings. However, EMP Bomb can do a lot of good. I can't not do this, I think. Like, it's just way too good. Let's go for an EMP Bomb on 6 mechs, including 2 super heavies. You don't see that every day. God, Sage is really getting his Grenadier. Look at this legion of mechs. Poof. 7, 10, 11. Any kind of shot? Yep, we got... Oh, my lord. A critical hit for something else. One of them got shut down. Actually, I think 2 of them got shut down, but one of them just straight up destroyed itself. Holy. So now we only have to worry about this thin band of things right there, and you know what that means. That means I'm gonna go for it. That means I'm gonna go for it. Let's move up here. Oh god, if I went here, though, I could really go for it. But if I went here... Okay, it's gonna be exactly 5 tiles up. It's so hard to calculate, though. Let's take a look. What does this Shred Storm do? 10 million damage? 7 to 12? Yeah. I just need to be 1 tile up, actually, to hit that mech in the back. And I'm worried, though, that if I do come up, I'm going to decrease my angle of attack. And as such, I won't be able to hit the Muton Elite and the Super Heavy mech, and that's extremely important to me. And I'm not going to run to that tree again. I've learned my lesson there. I almost kind of think coming over here is the smarter plan, then, to be honest. Let's go for it. I may activate something. I doubt it, though. Whatever's left on this map really doesn't have much to say about anything. Let's go for the Shred Storm, and we are indeed going to position it in such a way that I can't hit the Super Heavy mech and the Muton. Bloody hell. I can hit... Oh, actually, this mech back here is shut down, the blue one. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well... I kind of want to take down this guy. Muton Elite, what are we going to do about him? We got no shots here whatsoever with Zawadi. He would be able to lay into the super heavy mech quite a bit with 2 shots. We only have a precision, though. I could break my concealment here on base, but then I have to go against whatever the last pod is without any vision. Or whatever it is. Oh, I could just shut down the Muton Elite by standing in the open. Is of course what I could do. And while I was there... Shadow Strike. We don't have hit and run yet, though. So, unfortunately, if I blow the Shadow Strike right now, that's the one I was talking about before. If I use that, which would definitely kill something, the Shadow Strike apply on the Shred Storm. Not that it would really matter in this specific instance, because there's not a lot going on here. You know what I could do is move Bakes, like, over here and kind of shoot at all these guys. Move them right here and stand in the open. Slice this Muton into oblivion. We kill this thing and that thing with a bunch of guys. Do some stuff. God, this is a dicey McRicey. Of course, there's always the option of the capacitor discharge, which is probably going to be something I need to look into doing right now. If I move up here, will I have the vision to use it? I don't know, honestly. I want to move here, though. I think that's the smartest place I can move with EN. Might not be. I need to figure this out. Do I go for a haywire? Do I go for a capacitor discharge? Do I try to lay into one of these guys with a pistol shot for free? Will I have an opportunity? If I did, it would probably be this guy down there. What can the capacitor discharge hit? Well, as usual, I'm one tile... Oh, nope. I'm one tile away from being able to hit all the guys. Wouldn't you know? I could hit these three, which is not super important. Could hit both super heavy mechs, which honestly might be the best idea. Especially if I can configure it in such a way that I would also hit this little doofer mech. No, I don't think that's even remotely possible. No, it's not. Alright, well, I think both the super heavy mechs is the idea. Unless I want to go for a control enemy here. Which, 88%, it's not 100. Why bother with that? I'm going to do some fun times. Let's go for the... Before I do the lightning strike. 99 over here is Zawadi. 57 over there. Okay, yeah, before I do that. Anything else to consider? I don't think so. Yeah, alright, let's go for it. Lightning hands on... Not the longbow. He's shut down for now. Either this guy or the Muton for 26. Should probably go for the super heavy mech and just try to wound it a little bit more. 30% with 20 grays. I am firing lightning hands. Go for it, Ian. Beautiful. Okay, maybe not. 50-50. Can't hit them all. And then we'll go for the capacitor discharge on both of the super heavy mechs here, including that little doofus mech in the back, who will be no longer in this world in 2 seconds. Wow, 11, 7, and 12. Think. I still have some opportunities here. 57, 99 times 2 over there. That's a possibility, but doesn't seem very likely. I think the better plan is here, we just do the Shred Storm. On... Do I need to hit the super heavy mech or the medium? Okay, the super heavy mech for sure at this point. But I need to hit it in such... There we go, perfect. I hit the cover, I hit the sergeant, I hit all the mechs, including the super heavy mech, with a beautiful Shred Storm with Philippe for 8 billion damage. 9, 7, 12, 8. Okay, 3 kills right there on that one shot. This mech is down to 5 hit points. That's going to be easy. Easy. God, Bakes, I really want to get you out there, but that stupid turret. And I only have Zawadi and Bakes. The Bakes could also just stand. We could let the Muton have 1 turn, so I'm going to be like the end of the world. I could have Bakes just shoot this doofus and kill him outright. I think Zawadi's first shot I want to take up over here with the double tap on the super heavy mech and see if I have the opportunity to kill it. If not, I might kill the turret, to be entirely honest. Let's see what we can pull off here. 99% Zawadi. We're not going to kill everything, that's for sure. Critically hit for 13. However, chances of us critically hitting again are slim, and we have 9 damage to apply there. I don't think that's going to happen. I could have Bakes literally just run out here. Stand in the open against the Muton. Can he line of sight hack the turret by chance? No, I could toss up a body shield against the turret, though. Stand against the Muton, shoot this mech into the ground, and Zawadi shoots this thing, and then I just have to weather 1 turret shooting Bakes while he's standing in the open with a million dodge with Lone Wolf. So... I think that's the plan. That's the plan. Precision shot, 81%. 29 to crit, God. What's the damage? 9. And it's got 4 effective armor, so we're looking at 13. I'm gonna have to either max roll, non-graze, non-miss, or crit. So if anyone can do it, it's not gonna be Zawadi, but let's give him a shot. Let's just give him a shot.
Adjusting sights.
We gave him a shot. It's just like so predictable. Like, it's just so predictable. All right, forget what I was going to do before with my whatever. I'm going to instead come over here. We're going to blow concealment. We're going to blow our awesome phantom. I hope I don't activate. I think I activated something. Oh, yes, I did. A pot of 5. Well, that's everything on the map. Really didn't think I'd see that stuff there, unfortunately. Unfortunately, very unfortunate. Well, body shield against the commando. Let's go for a shredder over here then. I was hoping to also hit the turret, but that's not going to happen. We are going to hit the muton in both the super heavy mechs, though. Yep. Taking down one of the super heavy mechs, shredding the other one. I could have done that first, and maybe we would have killed it with Zawadi. Probably almost certainly would have done it, but... Oh, well, that's the end. Now we get to weather a ton of shots when I was trying to get it down to just 2. Actually, I was really... Oh! Nice. Commando moves up and shoots Constantine with a 60% with a graze, but misses, but he moved up to a car that's going to explode. I didn't plan on any AoE, but this is fine. This guy moves up. He's going to suppress Philippe. I'll take that every day of the week. Grenadier is only an M2, so he can't do too much. He's going to move up, take a shot at Bakes. He's in low cover, though, with a 1625 miss. Meanwhile, we got a... something big. I forget what these guys are called. He's going to hit for sure. 26 with 35. That's actually surprising. It was only 26. The Muton Elite tosses up a personal shield, and he's going to stand in the open. Yep, he's going to take a shot. Nope, grenade. Nope, shot. Nope. Whoa, God, he shoots Ian for 6. 37%. Bloody hell. Standing in the open. That's the strategy. Meanwhile, Bakes once again being shot by an M3 officer. No connection. And lastly, I don't see this guy, which means that's what's going to happen. 18% hit on Bakes. He's down. Oh, boy. And the turret, of course, also shooting at EN. 22% miss. Wow. Poor Bakes. Oh, yeah, this thing blows up. No surprises there. Poor Bakes. He made one misstep, and he's out. Also, evasive is gone, which is super, super, super good there. Well, that wasn't great. I really want to command something. I'm thinking the turret with EN. Can I go for a haywire protocol on the turret? We have an 80% actually to control the turret. And this is everything on the map, so this will just give me the opportunity to distract them a little bit, I think. Simultaneously, we can aid protocol on something. Also, do I have a single med kit on anyone? I don't believe I do. Yes, I do on Zawadi, 10,000 miles away. Constantine can probably take care of the situation, though. Oh, also on Yuri. Yeah, that's fine. You do have the concussive rocket here as well. I could also heal up if I wanted to EN to get rid of his red fog. Ian, what's your red fog malice ATM? Red fog is -3. Well, that's not very much. Probably not worth healing him. I might instead want to do something like plasma grenade. No. Concussive rocket. Wow. That would be something if I could figure out where everybody is. Ian could go for an aid protocol, probably on Constantine, because Constantine's not in a good way. Let's just do all this stuff right now and see what the result of it is. So we're going to go for an aid protocol up here on Constantine. Then we're going to go for the haywire over here to try to take control of this turret. It says 80%. Let's go see if it's actually 80. If we min-roll, I'll check the mech as well, even though it's just going to be a one-shot. 100%. There we go. Can't fail that, can you, Ian? Yeah, thanks, yes. Because it was a 100% chance of success. He's just trying to show off at this point. He's like, look, I could hack. I promise you. Trust me to hack the next time you really need to rely on me. I won't fail you. Oh, boy. Wow, now I know there's another turret there, and that concussive rocket would probably be very, very, very useful right now. So I do think I want to use it. I'll probably end up using a command with my second action here. But the question is, who the heck am I going to use it on? I don't know. So what do you got? We're not going to shoot my own turret. I don't want to shoot that because I don't want to activate it. I can shoot this guy, but that's the only thing Zawadi can shoot, unfortunately. It's a little bit awkward. I guess I have to take the shot, though, because there's nothing else he can do. So let's take that 48% on the Grenadier. Maybe we'll get lucky and just kill a guy for no reason. Nope. Must have grazed. For a minimum of a 7. Wow. This was like so perfect until I moved up there trying to get aggressive. I could have just let them have their 2 little turns. I could have just sat still, killed a mech, Muton would have taken a shot or something. We could have, like, had a shield up. The other mech would have been super wounded with 3 hit points. He would have moved up and suppress. It wouldn't have been bad, and I had to go activate the whole world, get Bakes knocked out, and then also get a big wound on EN. I also have no memory of what's happening on the strategic level after this, so I don't know if I needed to not have anyone take any wounds or something like that. Probably. It seems to be the case on every mission I do, but regardless, concussive rocket maybe? Oh wait, I don't see these guys anymore. I did see them before, and now I don't. Interesting. Well, I do feel like it's kind of worth doing this, if for nothing else than to potentially knock them out. We're not going to shoot at any of them. So let's go for it. Concussive rocket, cross the universe with Yuri, salvo, beautiful. Woo! Hit for one, disoriented, okay? I don't need to go over to them at any point soon, so that's fine. And then lastly, Saish, what do you want to do? Is there any chance that you could maybe Shredstorm both these guys? We don't really need to with the Muton Elite. Although I don't know how to kill it if I don't Shredstorm it. What's blocking my line of... The stupid rock is blocking my line of sight on the Muton Elite. That's what's blocking my line of sight. Makes sense. Kind of actually want to move Yuri to avoid the grenade, which I assumed I was going to get hammered with, but didn't for no reason. But really should have. You know who could also deal with this? We could move right here with Constantine and get in a stabby range. Only problem is, and we also get Lone Wolf, only problem is that shock trooper or whatever is going to have vision on him and a flank. However, now we have vision again. Does that mean... Nope, so I already shot with Zawadi. I was wondering maybe I could see this guy, but I can't. Philippe could potentially move up there and suppress this guy or something like that. Shut this guy down. Constantine suppresses up there. He does have the aid protocol, even though he's kind of weak. Oh, I got the turret right away? Really? 58 in the other turret. 43, 38, 31, and 27. God, these shots couldn't be any worse. Huh. Honestly, 5 to 9. That's all these things do. Wow. Well, in that case, I guess I should go for the super heavy mech, because it's the only thing I might be able to kill with 38%. All right, go for it. Super heavy turret versus super heavy mech. Beautiful. I guess. Apparently. I don't really want to take a 34, so I'm thinking instead I go for a 43. I mean, why not? Did we hit that too? Good lord. Super heavy turret, key all-star MVP player. Nominee. Saish could move up here and probably not get a Shredstorm. Well, actually, he might be able to Shredstorm that guy as well, but I doubt it. From here, he'll only have, like, a smidgen of a shot. But you know what? That's all I really need is a smidgen of a shot. Then again... Let's count the tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-ish tiles. I was like over here, and I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wouldn't really be able to hit them very much. I can't run into the open. That's not an option. Leap, of course, has great odds to wreck this guy, and I think I may need to just take those odds. I may want to move up here. I don't want to activate that turret, though. A little bit closer, we'll have even better odds. We'll have the high cover. We'll have a good shot right there. I feel like that's what we're going to do. Let's go for it. We also get the Lone Wolf while we're at it, if I didn't already have it. Yep, we're looking at 75% now. We'll drop that down to a 60% times 2 with the rapid fire. Beautiful. Beautiful, Philippe. Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting him to do that, but sure. 15-15. And there's no Muton Elite anymore, but we do still have, I think, 5 random advent. Yes, and a turret, apparently. How the heck I'm going to deal with these guys? I don't have a clue. I do have a command. I could hit Philippe up with the command. He could... Does he have a free reload still? I honestly don't remember. I don't know. He could potentially suppress over here, or maybe suppress over there, which would be fantastic. I think those things have Shadow Step, though, so if he runs it, like, who cares? Constantine still has all the options in the world to do stuff. Oh, I forgot that I brought him specifically to steady. Whoopsie daisy. All right, well. I think the plan is I'm just going to move up with Constantine. like, over here a little bit. Maybe just for this turn, we'll get close enough to get this high cover next turn. We'll get some vision over here on these guys. Maybe I can double suppress them with an AoE. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No such luck. I kind of want to suppress the elite trooper, though. He's likely the better candidate to suppress. Maybe. No, I think the commando will actually move first, but you know what? We don't get the Overwatch shot against him, so let's just go for the trooper. We'll probably end up getting shot. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And then I'm just going to move up here as much as I can with Siege. And probably Overwatch, because I don't think well, I got a 22. Probably better than any Overwatch shot I'll get. Do I have any chance with the Shred Storm? Nope, I'm close. But no cigar. I'm thinking, actually, rather than take the 22, I just want to hunker. Too risky. And then lastly, I'm going to move Yuri actually over here to get ready to go stabilize Bakes, just in case. Alright, well, we have very little control on the map right now, but we do own a turret. We have 1 elite trooper suppressed. Commando's going to go first. Nice. He shoots at Philippe in the high cover. Of course he hits, but only for 2, so he still has all his hit points. That's all his ablative gone, though. Grenadier, Engineer, whatever, moves back, shoots our turret, but only for 2. This turret hasn't activated yet. Shock Trooper moves up, also shoots our turret. Bye, turret! You served us so well. He's gone. Okay, this guy does make a move for it, and Constantine's like, what are you thinking of, Constantine? Hit for 7, ruptured on a graze. Oh, boy. This guy goes for Yuri and hits. I didn't see how much for, though. And then the gunner, our arch nemesis, is standing around doing absolutely nothing. How much did Yuri get hit for? All of his ablative exactly and nothing more. Any Overwatch shots anywhere? No. Loot's going away in 2 turns. I gotta stabilize over here as well. Whew. Alright, well, all that being said, what the heck do I do now? I can get some high cover from this tree and go for a suppression over here. Pop a reload, I suppose, on Zawadi since we can't do anything else, and we'll go for a steady. Saij does have the option to move up and pop his Fortify, which could be useful. But again, I don't want to activate that turret, and I am in a very large risk of doing exactly that. So I'm thinking Constantine, let's pop the free reload first of all. Secondly, what does my Shred Storm do? Not enough to hit both these guys, but I could move over here. Shred Storm the lot of them. And that's it. Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's go for it. Constantine, move on up. Get into the high cover. We didn't even use our threat assessment shot there, assuming I even have it on EN. Regardless, Shred Storm. You know, oh, look at that. I can hit some random stuff. Oh, but by doing this... Hold on. I can... What the hell is this? You can hit this far, Constantine? Is this a joke? I'm gonna hit the turret, though, if I do this, and that'll activate it. And I won't hit the guy, but I can command Constantine to just kill that guy. Maybe I should do this instead and try to avoid the turret, and if I get any sorts of decent... I can hit the gunner. Yeah, but I can't hit both the gunner here and this trooper, unfortunately. Like, the angle is just... It's not quite right. Unless I can do some sort of weird, hacky shenanigans where I go up here and I target the roof and... Okay, let me get off of this, hit the Z key, press the button. There we go. Is there any sort of, like, really weird thing? Okay, now I'm hitting the tree, but not the gunner. You know what? I'm actually more concerned with hitting the gunner at this rate than I am with that trooper. Oh, I hit the tree and the gunner and the commando, but I missed the trooper. That's fine. Let's go for this. Shred Storm, Constantine, literally across the entire universe. Hit something else. Was that the turret that I actually meant not to hit? Ah, bloody hell. I thought that wasn't where it was. That Shred Storm is insane. I can't believe it's that big, to be honest. I probably will end up using Yuri here to commands. Let's make sure I have the commands. I don't. I wanted to command over here to take a shot on that trooper while we have the opportunity, which would mean that I'd have to move up with Yuri, which would be okay, because if I was right here, he could next turn go for the stabilize, as long as he himself is not evaporated this turn. And that'll work, although that'll put him in harm's way, whereas if I put him back here, nothing will be in harm's way, and Constantine could just vaporize this guy. Alright, well, plans are forming. We do have a combat protocol here. I do want to move EN up as much as possible, probably. Or do I? No, I don't. I think everything on the map's active, so let's fall back here with Philippe. We definitely have the Lone Wolf. We got vision on everything over here now. Oh, did I actually? I missed the grenadier, but I hit the turret. Had I known that, I should have just angled it a little bit more. And then again, I probably would have missed the commando if that were the case. We got no more free reloads here, so we can only take a shot. I didn't count on that being the case, but our shot's actually pretty good to just wipe out that super heavy turret, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I can use EN to do something else. And wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? 9 grays left on 1. Pretty sure that was a graze anyway. Yeah, it had to be a graze. No way it could have not been a graze. Okay, what do I have for the combat protocol? We got a 6 on the commando, a 6 on the Advent Vanguard, and a 7 on the trooper. I'm thinking I actually need to use it on the gunner, because the gunners are terrifying sights to behold, if ever there were sights that one would want to behold. Let's move EN actually up to here, where we can definitely see the gunner. I will combat protocol it for 6. I want that thing off the map, guys. Off the map! There we go. Elite gunner, 6-6, bam, poof. What's left? Saish still hasn't even gone? Wow. Okay, well, if I want to be super cheeky, I just run out here, grab the loot, toss up a fortify, and then throw a shred storm gun, like, right in the middle. I could do it, but then that shock trooper, oh boy, that shock trooper. Okay, what's our actual shots right now? We'd have to move up at least 2 tiles. Maybe like 3 or 4 to hit them. So 1, 2, 3, that's probably not going to be enough. If I move up too much, though, then we're at weird angles. God, everything's always weird in this game. What if I came over here and I didn't grab the loot right now? I may be able to hit everything. Let's do that. Saish, move on up. Pop the fortify. Now's the time. And let's see what we can do with the shred storm here. Oh, I can't quite hit the turret, but I can hit both of these guys. Let's go for it. Nice. Shock trooper shredded. Grenadiers down. And now it's just a matter of, what do I want to do? I think I actually want to leave Yuri where he is. Let's check the preview bodies location. Okay, it is right there. We can move there. Next turn is stabilize base. So, actually, I can't do that because I can't see Constantine. I have to move up with... Okay, you know what? Forget about it. Let's stop being so cautious. Throw caution to the winds. We move on up. We're going to go for a command now on Constantine. And then we're going to wreck this trooper with, I guess, just a regular shot. Or, if I really wanted to, I could not area suppress them both. So, all right, 96% Constantine, Toodle trooper. What? Constantine, 96%! 96% Constantine, Toodle trooper! God's sakes, 4% graze. All right, well, now we're going to have all kinds of lucky ones rolling against us. 32 with a 20. Amazingly, we get some luck. This guy moves up. Probably going to go for the same shot here in Yuri. I really don't want to... Freaking Constantine. Cost me a wound on Yuri with your 4% antics. Shock Trooper moves back. Goes for a huge flank. I didn't think that was going to happen there. 83% on Saish. He's wounded as well. So this thing went from completely flawless to everyone is wounded, like, basically in one turn. Wow. Why? Okay, one thing we have to do is stabilize here. What? Oh, never mind. I thought you already had 1 hit point. No, he actually has 15 out of 17. That won't be too bad. He'll heal. In fact, Constantine has the healing thing, so he'll heal in like a week or whatever. As long as I don't need to do a mission immediately after this, we'll be fine. I don't know what to do about this doofus over here. I mean, I could just throw a grenade on him, I guess. Nope. Wait. Aha! Yes! Beautiful! Yuri grenade! There's always a pixel, friends. There's always a pixel. Always a pixel. You know what else there always is, by the way? There's always someone who's just got to get absolutely insanely excited for 96% stabby stays! I just thought he was going to freaking graze again, but... Would have been funny, but no cigar. Now, one thing we're definitely going to need to do here is do an aid protocol, not on Saish, but actually maybe on Saish, now that I think about it. We're also going to need to pop a reload here. This is really bad. I could... What are our 62%? It's actually pretty good. Oh, I know what I can do. All right, let's do this then. Now that we got the reload out, let's go for a demolition on the Vanguard. Screw 62%. Let's make that 100%, shall we? Beautiful. Tag team combo, Philippe Zawadi. In the proverbial house, as they say. Actually, 97. I was going to say 100, but 97% cross-map. Vanguard in the, I don't know, stomach maybe? Critically hit. Before I take the second shot there, I'm thinking about finishing this up with, well, I suppose I always have the, well, I kind of want to save the EMP grenade. Huh, interesting. EN can come up here and clutch shots. Either one of them, really. Okay, let's do this then. Let's get Sayush to run up here. I want this loot. That was a super heavy mech loot. Looks like we got an elite scope and an advanced suppressor. Glad I grabbed it. 58 and a 68. I suppose what we're going to do is just go for the 68 then, unless our shot over here with Zawadi, that's about the same either way. Go for the 85% over there then, with a graze of 14, anything but a 1%. And this guy should be dead. Beautiful. And then last but not least, we'll just shoot this turret. 68-20. Worst case, I would have clutch shotted it. Freaking what a mess. All right, so Yuri's going to be out for like a week. Ian's going to be out for probably like a month and a half. Same thing for Saij. Bakes is going to be out for months. All because I moved up slightly the wrong way with Bakes. One little mistake. But I mean, here's the thing. I still win handedly. No one's dead. Everything's fine. Should I farm the reinforcement UFOs? I honestly just don't want to because my headphones are like literally digging into my head. And I gotta go do some operations on the garage or whatever to fix this. This is not good. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna YOLO in here. We're gonna shut this down with EN. I'm actually hoping that's everything. It's possible that it might not be now that I think about it.
Move! Getting it done.
I don't think it's like very possible, but just in case.
Location confirmed.
Just in case. I also grabbed all the loot. I will say this, everyone who plays Battletech, God, they could not handle Long War. Absolutely couldn't handle it. They'd be like, you're such a loser, someone got hit once. Oh, worst player. That's basically the summation of all my comments. We probably want to have EN do this hack. Do we get some kind of benefit for it, maybe, or something like that? Maybe. Maybe. Yes, let's go find out from right here. And yeah, small intel cache and watch list. Now, I don't have a clue where the hell we are, so I'm probably not going to go for watch list. I don't know how it works. Then again, if it works at all, it'll be a hell of a lot better than enemy intel because it could drop a... I don't know, let's just go for it. We'll risk it and see what happens. Hey! Ian's showing off again. When he can't fails, he always shows off. And that should do it.
We're through.
Alright, 25 enemies killed. Operation Wound Intention. Yes, that's the intention of games, to make you suffer a wound or two and actually give you the illusion, the slight illusion, that you might have to actually try to win the game. And if you don't like it, you can go play Battletech. That's a funny joke. Key All-Star MVP player. I think Graze. Graze always keeps things interesting. You know, those 4% Grazes, they're making things interesting. So we got a 9 wound days on Ian. That is way lower than I thought. 14 on Saij. That's actually higher than I wanted, but way lower than I thought. 3 on Yuri. That's like a blink of an eye. Bakes got only 23 days for being summarily executed in like one shot. Wow. Okay. That's actually like almost no penalty whatsoever for all of this stuff. What was I doing with Bakes? He's got the combatives. Hard target, shadow strike. What's his aim? 75. Hunter's Instinct's always super good. Evasive is fun. I'm gonna go Hunter's Instinct. Lone Wolf, Shadow Strike, Shoot, Hit and Run, Rapid Fire. It's fun. It's fun times. All right, done and done. Constantine amazingly did not level up. We got 4 Elitarium cores. That's very good. I was running low on those, as I recall. Advanced Suppressor, Elite Scope, Elite Hair Trigger, 6 Troopers, 4 mechs, a drone, a Sectopod. And that Sectopod was such a joke. A Viper, Muton Elite, turret, 28 alloys, 25 Elitarium, and 100 supplies. And now we're here. All right, let's go take a look at the strategy and try to figure this. What the hell did I just say? Have I finally failed in my efforts to, like, change humanity's pronunciation of strategy? We got a smash and grab right now. We got a troop column, it's almost done. We got a destroyed relay I wasn't gonna do. We got a jailbreak I don't care about. A network tower I could have infiltrated and still can. And of course we've got the black site, which I've... So yeah, there's no penalty whatsoever for me failing that. I can't remember if I was waiting for something or not. Supply drop in 4 days, we'll have $1 billion. We can buy basically whatever we want at that point. Should I hit the market just to see if there's anything really good? Probably not. Where was I scanning? I don't know. Before I even figure it out, though, let's think about the network tower. So, pretty much everyone's wounded for a few days. I don't really want to do the network tower. What did I do before? I had some new strategy for that. This, oh, there it is again. Strategy. I had some new plan for it this season, where I went in with, like, oh yeah, Rocketeers, right? It's like all Rocketeers. You just, like, level the entire building. Just hit it from orbit. That being the case, we got 3 days on Yuri. How many technicals do I even have here? I have 5. 3 of which are busy and 1 of which is training for 2 days. So we're not going to do that for a couple of days then. And I think I may go hit the market just to be on the safe side. I don't feel any reason not to.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
What am I doing here? Buying not these guys. Wade Anthony as a sharpshooter. God, that would be a lot of fun, right? PCS Perception. That's the basic one. Advanced Speed is always good. I could just start buying these things like willy-nilly because I'm about to have more money than I can even... Well, then again, I have to buy the plot device, whatever the hell it is. MacGuffin Supreme for Axis 001, whatever they call it. So, yeah, I won't buy anything. I won't sell anything. I think I'll just hang out over here in West Asia and we'll scan. Why not?
15, West Asia.
Seems like a decent enough plan to me. And there we go. Awesome, I didn't have to do much strategy. But this is a light smash and grab. Did I want to do a light smash and grab? Was that actually part of the plan? Because that seems kind of... Ranger, Sharpshooter, Ranger, Technical Grenadier. This seems kind of dumb. Because I don't have a Shinobi to even scout for it. And this is a really weak squad. Well, I mean, it's not really weak, but it's, you know, considering there's 15 enemies and I have no scout, and I'm going to activate everything on their terms, it's going to be not great for me. Unless I brought some battle scanners. What was I thinking here? Was I hoping for it to go down? Was I thinking I might cancel it? Was I going to boost it? I do have 92 intel. Fortunately, I didn't have the foresight to go check where I may have gotten my reduced contact discount. I have no idea. No, I can't find out anyway, because the game won't even let me, so I have to do this. Alright, well, I'm not going to boost it. I'm just going to run it, and, you know, worst case, I run away, I suppose. Plus, it's always interesting. So when's it returning? A light, probably like FL20 smash and grab with the 5 of us. Josh Ross, myself, Cecilia. No wonder why I was going to do this. I was like, nah, the 3 of us can probably handle. That sounds like something I would say. And like a huff and a puff. Alright, Artifice Winter is for the future. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. I guess just a regular shot. Or, if I really wanted to, I could not area suppress them both, so. Alright, 96% Constantine, Toodle Trooper. What? Constantine, 96%! 96% Constantine, Toodle Trooper! God's sakes, 4% graze.